Hey folks, Poverty Point Customs here. So I went to use my Husqvarna PW3200 pressure washer yesterday, and when I was pulling on the cord, it is not budging at all, almost like the motor seized. So what had happened is the float on the carburetor stuck on, so what happened is it allowed gas to fill the piston. The gas would have seeped down around the cylinder walls in the piston, around the rings, and into the motor. So what we're going to do first is check the oil, and then we're also going to check the spark plug. There should be gas inside the spark plug, which is probably stopping me from being able to pull the recoil on the pressure washer. And that smells like gas. So what we're going to do is suck out all the oil and gas that got into the engine casing, and we're going to also check the spark plug as well as the float on the carb. And you can see gas on the spark plug. So we're going to give it a pull, and we're going to see if any gas shoots out of the spark plug hole. Yep. And that was full of gas. So we're going to check the float on the carb next. So there's your float bowl. So there's a 10mm on the bottom. So this is your float bowl. Again, this pressure washer only had one tank of fuel put through it, so that's nice and clean. And there's your float. So you want to make sure it's not stuck up or down. See, it moves freely. So it's hard to say what could have caused that to be stuck in the up or down position. So we're going to reinstall this. Sometimes dirt can get trapped in there and cause your float to stick, and again, it's allowing fuel to dump into your motor, getting around your rings and going into the casing of your motor, filling up your oil. So we're going to reinstall the spark plug. I've had it out for a bit so everything's dried up inside the cylinder. So I have my oil extractor. So what I've done is tip the pressure washer up on its side a bit. That way gas isn't going to spill out as soon as I open up the oil fill cap there. So we're going to drain all the oil, and then we're going to put some fresh oil in. But again, you want to make sure everything's out of it. You don't want any residual gas sitting inside your casing of your motor. Alright, so we got everything drained out of the engine casing. So what we're going to do is put a oil in it. Alright, so I put about half a liter of gas in the fuel tank. So we're going to give her a try. Hopefully it starts right up. It may act like it's a little bit flooded, as I'm sure there's still a little bit of gas left in around the piston. And hopefully this fixes it. Again, it's always had fresh fuel in it. As far as I know, it hasn't tipped over. Sometimes that can cause this issue, or dirt in the carburetor or the float bowl. So let's give her a try. Hopefully it starts. So it started right up. One thing I will mention, A lot of times I don't turn the fuel off, so that's going to be my new procedure when I'm done, is actually turning the fuel off. I will say though, this is my second PW3200 pressure washer, and that's the first time that I've encountered this issue. And there we go. What I'll do is I'll check the oil in about an hour just to make sure it's not seeping in again. But again, the reason I did this video is if you have a similar issue where it almost seems like the motor's seized, pop your spark plug out, make sure it's not full of gas in there, and check your oil too, again, to make sure it's not full of gas in there, which mine was in both spots. Again, it's linking the issue to stuck float in the carb, which again is allowing fuel to get in around your piston and your rings, and filling up your engine full of gas. And again, it's not allowing you to actually pull on the pull cord, again making it look like it's seized up. But I hope you find this video helpful. This should hopefully let you troubleshoot small engine equipment such as this, lawnmowers or whatnot too, as they can have the same issue. Again, I'll be doing an updated video on this probably at the end of summer, and we'll see how this is holding up. Again, this was my second one, so keep our fingers crossed. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you post them below. Thanks for watching. Take care.